Ubuntu.
Welcome back everybody to the Bitcoin Daytrader channel, and today I'm gonna teach you guys how to install Linux Ubuntu. I don't know if I pronounce it the right way, but I think it is Ubuntu. I want to teach you guys how to install Ubuntu on your own Windows system. So what we're gonna need today is an ISO file, it's a CD file of Ubuntu, and we need virtual machine to run it. So let's collect the stuff that we need. Let's go to the interwebs. Google, our good friend. Once you're on Google, you have to search for Oracle VM Fusion, like you can see in the screen. You have to go to the Oracle website here, download a virtual machine for Windows. The Windows 64-bit installer, this one. Save that on your desktop or somewhere else on your PC. That's one of the things you need, and you need a ISO file from Ubuntu. So let's search for Ubuntu. You go to this website, you click here, download, and you can download the Ubuntu desktop. The newest version is the 18.04. I haven't used that one before. I usually stick to the 16.04 and not the 18.04. You gotta go to downloads, go to alternative downloads, scroll down, and here you can find a Ubuntu 16.04, the version that I'm using. You can download it, but you need a BitTorrent program. I'm usually using Utorrent.com, and once you're here at Utorrent.com, just scroll down and download the classic one. We want basic, free, and let's start by installing Utorrent. Click next, next. No, I do not want to install Opera browser. Why would I need an Opera browser? I do not need EVAS free antivirus. This doesn't matter, man. Just next. Additional settings. Add exceptions for Utorrent in firewall. Start Utorrent when Windows starts up. I don't want that. That doesn't matter, it's okay. So install the Utorrent. Well, we can launch it. Okay, so once the Utorrent has been launched, you will see this sign down here. Then you know that Utorrent is running. Give me the Utorrent screen. So this is the Utorrent screen. This is what you usually see. Downloading torrents, depending on the torrent that you are downloading, can be illegal. So it is important to only download legal torrents. And a legal torrent would be, for instance, here, this one, the Ubuntu torrent. Let's click on that Ubuntu torrent. You download the torrent to your desktop. Doesn't even have to go to your desktop, but you download it, you click on it. Once you click on it, you will see it will be added to your Utorrent program. Let's download it somewhere on our E drive. And so you have to wait for that download to be finished. Now you know how to get it. I will stop this torrent and I won't download it because I already have a couple of Ubuntu's ISO files on my computer. It's not exactly the same, but the installation is almost the same. So let's put it on our desktop. It's gonna take a couple of seconds. In the meantime, we have downloaded the Oracle virtual machine. You install that, the VirtualBox here, double click, run. And in your case, you can install it. Well, you know how to do this. Just next, next, next. Close down Utorrent. This can be deleted. VirtualBox installation can be deleted. So what we're left with is an installation of Virtual Machine Box. You start with this screen on the VirtualBox Manager. What you do is you click a new installation, you give it a name, so let's call it Ubuntu 16.04. You give it some memory, so depending on how many memory you have, you choose something. So I have 16 gigabytes of memory, so I'm gonna give it 8 gigabytes of my memory. And you create a virtual hard disk now. Leave this one what it is. It's gonna ask you how big do you want it to be. As you can see here, it's dynamic allocated. So what that means is that once you install something on it, it will have the size that it actually is, and it will grow in size. So it's not fixed. Like if we would say fixed size, it will be 10 gigabytes at all the time. If you would say dynamic allocated, that means that it can be to a max of 10 gigabytes, depending on how much you use. I would choose a number very big, way bigger than that you are expecting to use. So if you are using it, then it can grow in time. It has to be an amount that you have, obviously, as hard disk on your C drive. So you got to check that. I have 52 gigabytes, so I could give it a max of 52 gigabytes at this moment. So I'm going to choose for 40 something. Let's create that. So once you have your new virtual machine prepared, you can go to the settings of that machine, and here at system you can see we just gave it those 8 gigabytes of dedicated RAM, and we can go to the processors and we can give it cores. Depending on the amount of cores that you have, you can give it cores. So my computer has at a max of 6 cores. My Intel Core i5 has 6 cores. I'm gonna give it 4 cores. That's what I usually do, give it 4. You can give it multiple displays, you can give it video memory, and in this case I have a graphical card, but I cannot use my graphical card for this because my graphical card is used for my Windows. This is the amount of video memory that my CPU also has next to the core. So I can give it 64 MBs. It's not that important because we're not doing video memory kind of stuff. Let's give it an OK. If you power it up for the first time and you press start, it will ask you for a startup disk. So in this case, let's go to that file over there. We have it on our desktop. Press open, press start, and then you wait. The waiting game begins. Give it a full screen. So wait and wait. Okay, so now you have two choices. You can try Ubuntu, so that means that you start it right away, but you cannot save stuff on it, so it's not installed on your computer. We just created a virtual hard disk. We gave it a maximum of 40 gigabytes, so we're gonna install it. We can choose to download the updates while installing Ubuntu. Not important, can do this. Install third-party software for graphic and Wi-Fi hardware, flash. Well, I don't care about that. Let's continue. You can choose to erase the disk and install Ubuntu, and it gives you a warning, but we're running it on a virtual hard disk, so there's no danger here. So install it now. And these are good. You don't have to change anything here. Just click next. Where are you from? I'm from Amsterdam. What kind of keyboard do you use? I use a English US keyboard. Just a normal keyboard, you know? For me it's normal. I don't know where you're from, but maybe for you you have a different keyboard, but I know it's my English US international keyboard. Continue. Give your computer a name. My name is Mr. Pick up a username, Mr. Choose a password. I chose a very short password because I'm not scared of somebody hacking into this because it's a virtual machine. You should always choose a good long password if it is your main operation system. Log in automatically and let's continue. So now it's copying files pretty fast this. Depending obviously on your computer. Some computers take longer than other computers. And I have a quite quick hard drive. Only on my C drive. The other drives are very slow, but my C drive is quite quick. So like I said, it's not that hard to do this. It's just installing this operation system, but you might need it for some of the tutorials that I've made. For instance, that Git tutorial. You might be interested in how to use Git. And then you need this operation system. I don't know if everybody knows how to do this stuff, so it's better to teach you how to do this. Once you know how to do this with Ubuntu, you can also do the same principle with other Linux versions. You can do the same principle even with Windows. One time I was live showing you guys how to compile a Windows wallet. What I did that time was I created a new Windows installation using virtual machines. So I was sure that I had no secretly installed stuff, you know, because sometimes you forget that you already have dependencies that you need installed on your computer. So, but yeah, I'm waiting. Okay, so as you can see, the installation is complete at the moment. So we can restart our Linux right now. It's not restarting Windows, it's just restarting our virtual machine. I don't know what's going on. It looks like Ubuntu froze. I'm not quite sure. But let's just hard restart this computer. You can press reset here, machine reset. Let's just reset it and check what happens. So we cannot destroy this because it's a virtual computer. Here at devices we can see that we do not have that Ubuntu checked. So there is no Ubuntu disk anymore in this computer. And as you can see, it is installed. Oh. Nice, we did install it. First try, very nice. If you press on your keyboard right Control and F, you go to full screen. Here's your Explorer. That's not that important. What is important to know is how to find the terminal app. So you go here, you type terminal, and we have our terminal app. And I usually right click it and lock it to my launcher. Sometimes I put it up there. Now you have a working terminal. That is how you install Ubuntu. That's not that hard. And now you guys can start working on Ubuntu as well. You might be able to check out some source codes, you might be able to do some other stuff, but now you guys know how to do this stuff. So I hope you guys did enjoy this small tutorial on how to install Ubuntu. If you did enjoy it, let me know it by giving it a thumbs up. I always cross my arms, I don't know why. If you're new to my channel, it would be awesome if you would subscribe to my channel because I make these kinds of videos every once in a while. So this time it was about installing Ubuntu, and other videos are about brute forcing Bitcoin wallets, and I have videos on... well, I have a lot of tutorials. So I hope you guys did enjoy it, and as always, I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Bam! I have no clue if this is a good tutorial. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Thank you all for being here. See you guys next time.